Good morning. I'm here this morning with a lovely array of women and Steve Hahn with AT&T. Terry is with us today. Terry Neese is here. Terry runs the Institute for the Economic Empowerment of Women and its Peace Through Business program. This is Steve Hahn. He is president of AT&T Oklahoma, and he is a supporter of this program. Terry, I'm going to let you. Terry heads up this program. She started it. She founded it. She drives it, and we're really fortunate that we have Terry here in Oklahoma to bring all of these women to our state. It's a powerful program. Terry, I'm going to let you introduce the women, tell us where they're from, and tell us just a little overview of what you do with Peace Through Business.
Okay, sure. Well, this is Mozhgan. She's from Afghanistan, and Humira, who's also from Afghanistan, and Rose, who is from Rwanda, Africa. And they have all been students and gone through the program. This is Humira's first time. The Institute for Economic Empowerment of Women was started in 2007, so this is our 9th year. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. We have graduated over 500 women in the program, and they've created a little over 12,000 jobs during that 9-year program. 80% of them are still in business at the end of 9 years, and that's really a phenomenal number. We could not do this program without the support of Oklahoma women entrepreneurs who mentor with them, but also without the support of corporations that support us. We're totally funded by the private sector, and certainly AT&T has been a tremendous partner for us over the last 9 years.
Steve, why don't you tell us a little bit about why you believe that this program is important and why it's something AT&T wants to get behind?
Sure, and thank you. Well, let me start by saying that the work that Dr. Neese and her team do is just incredible. It's beyond incredible, it's inspirational. What these women are able to accomplish here and in their home countries is amazing. And she just said 80% still in business. That's a remarkable statistic. It is. That would be remarkable right here in Oklahoma City, much less dealing with the challenges many of them have to deal with. For us, we've been involved with the program since its inception, and it makes sense. It just embodies what we believe in. It embodies our values of opportunity for everybody, and specifically the empowerment of women in business. There's a great fit as well for our own employees, our female employees, many of whom are volunteers. There's many executives that are involved, and the women of AT&T Employee Resource Group is heavily engaged as well. And so for those women, they get to share stories, and they learn probably just as much as they do serving as a mentor, and I think it gives them great inspiration for their own careers.
Rose, tell us what Peace Through Business has meant to you and when you started in the program.
As I mentioned, I became a student in 2010. A friend who had gone through the program in 2008 invited me to be a part of this. And while I was a bit hesitant because we women get busy with our lives, I ended up applying, and I haven't regretted the opportunity. Of course, you go through the in-country training, and then you get the opportunity to come here and meet women who are doing the same things that you do, have the same challenges as yourself, and just to learn from them and interact with them and see how much they've grown their businesses and be inspired by that and go back home and implement some of those lessons.
And your business is?
Clothing retail.
Okay, okay. Would you like to tell us? Humira.
Humira.
Yes. Okay.
I have woman news agency in Afghanistan. It's firstly and only woman news agency in Afghanistan. I think Peace Through Business is a good opportunity for women that do business in Afghanistan.
Now, media has its own challenges.
Yeah.
What kind of, are you under restrictions of what you can and cannot report?
In Afghanistan, media is very challenges, especially when you be woman, you are a woman. It's very difficult work about women in Afghanistan, but we work, but we will work.
That's really awesome. Okay, would you like to tell us what business you're in?
Yeah, so first of all, Yes, I have a consulting firm. It calls Impressive Consultancy Company. I have established my business in 2008. It was the first time that I have attended the Peace to Business program. So then I have learned that I understand that we should have business based on our profession. So then I have established a consulting firm, and in 2012 we have established our employment service center that we provide staffing for other private sector companies. And fortunately we have trained about 1,500 Afghan women in 6 cities of Afghanistan, and we create jobs for about 1,500 women in 6 different cities of Afghanistan since 2013.
Can you tell me what working means to these women? Have a lot of them, have they worked before, or are these a lot of introductory jobs that women are working for the first time? Can you, one of you, speak to that a little bit?
Yes, actually we have different groups we have few women that they have jobs before, but since like 15 years the women didn't have any opportunity to work. So those women that they are looking for a job right now, most of them are the new graduated, because in last 10 years, or I can say 13 years, so the women started to do the higher education, and now they are graduated, and now they are ready for market to have a job.
Mm-hmm. Can women drive in your country, in Afghanistan?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, but
Okay.
not that
Sure.
much.
Okay. I didn't know.
The
Okay.
number is very less.
Yeah.
Okay.
The number is
Very small. Okay.
Yeah.
And in Rwanda?
They drive.
Yeah. Okay.
They drive.
I didn't know for sure which countries allowed women to drive, and I know some don't. So, can you all speak just for a moment about what this program has meant to you personally? How has it made you feel?
We work for women in Afghanistan. You know, a woman in Afghanistan is very weak and poor. We should work, and we work for women that they can be strong with business and some other activities, like participate in government, like society, like business, like support and some issue. And I hope in Afghanistan, women can be strong.
Yeah, actually for me the program is very inspiring, because before I attended the program, I have a very small business. It was a coffee shop. So when I get filled with some kind of business, and when we didn't have enough income, so I was feeling so disappointed. But after attending the program, and I have learned Dr. Terry's stories, everything, so I was so inspired. Whenever I just get filled with some steps or with some activities, I never get disappointed. I feel, oh, it's okay, I can do it again, and I can try again. So the program is very inspiring for everyone in our group. Especially we have some women in this year that they have attended their classes, financial management, and after that they have a mentorship program at the afternoon, that the mentor is going to work on their business plan, financial part. So most of them said, oh my God, we didn't know that we learn finance that much easily. So they were so happy about that.
That's great. How about you, Rose?
The program, you know, just meeting different women, the inspiration that comes from it. But also I've learned so many lessons, and one that I really value is understanding that as a businesswoman, I'm not just making money, but it is also an opportunity for me to prove myself as a leader in my community. So you know, you get out of your comfort zone and join the entire nation in contributing towards the economic growth. Because when you have a small business, you're always looking at yourself and saying, okay, this is my area, this is all I can do. But then getting involved with the program and working with the women who have gone through the program and the new students that we keep recruiting gives you the responsibility that it's not just your small business, but rather you know, an entire thing that you are doing to grow the economy of your country.
So you can see there's a lot of gifts that these women have experienced. Steve, what do you hear from the mentors at AT&T about? I would imagine that they're receiving a blessing as well.
Without question. I mean, just listen to these stories in terms of how inspiring it is. And so we're delighted to be a part of it, both from a financial standpoint and again from the volunteering standpoint. Just listening to these three women talk about their experiences, it's easy to see how it's inspiring for our female workforce as well.
Yeah, I want to add one more thing about the program. The program is not about to train the women and just leave them. Like I'm the student of the program since 2008, so they keep me like 7 or 8 years, and they always provide me support. Whenever I want to do something new, I just contact Crystal Business. I want to start my new service. Would you please help me? And they provide me mentor and they advise me. So which is very good because most of the program they didn't have any follow-up activities. But this program is more sustainable because of this point that they are always they have their alumni association in countries, and they always follow up with the student. Even for 8 years, which is a very long time.
Well, Terry, you have built quite a program. What has it meant in your life?
It's been real inspirational for me as well. I had no idea what this would end up being, but to see women come and grow personally and also go back and hire more men and women to work for them is extremely rewarding. To see many of them also step up and understand that they need to be involved politically as well. I'm always talking with them about public policy and being engaged in their government and to get involved in their presidential elections and their local elections. And many of them do indeed do that. And I think if you run a business and you're not involved in politics, then politics will run your business. And so that's one reason why I always talk to them about politics. I think that I feel like I'm kind of their mother, so I'm the mother of 500 women who've graduated from the program. And Mozhgan's right, I do want to keep up with what they're doing at all times. I think it's important that we know, we do have reports that they send to us so that we know how many jobs are you creating. And if you're not creating any, that's okay, let us know. Are your annual revenues going up? Those kinds of things are important for us to keep in touch with. And if they're moving into a problem area, we can help, or we'll find someone who will help them. And again, we just could not do the program without AT&T support. And the women of AT&T have become so involved. In fact, the president of Dallas chapter of Women of AT&T and the Oklahoma City chapter of Women of AT&T spent the week with us in Dallas, sitting in the classroom and just being supportive. And that just means so much to us.
Well, it sounds like you have grown an amazing program. I think Dr. Terry Neese is a good person to have in your corner. And thank you for joining us today and expressing your support and supporting these women. It's a great program. We're lucky to have it here in Oklahoma City. And thank you all, ladies. And Steve, for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.